Alexandra, but I called her April. She was a summer whisper in a subtle winter chill. She gathered the gazes of men as she walked by, and the feverish envy of millions of women alike. Her steps were poetry, her laughter a recital. She painted the blue sky with her celestial voice. I lost between her legs and, drowning in pleasure, watched her without knowing that by renaming her April, soon I would lose her. I loved her so much that I called her April, because in her skin lived the promise of a thousand loves with no end. She was sun and storm, calm and pain. I loved her so much that I called her April. Her real name faded like a shadow of yesterday. I loved her my way, I loved her without knowing how deeply I was loving her. She and her games let me believe that by calling her April I could stop time. But April's not eternal, nor is her magic, nor is her sun. She left under heavy rain, leaving me only with my pain of a lost lover, of a poet who loved her pleasure so much that he called her April, though she was never his. I loved her so much that I called her April, because in her eyes I saw the beginning and the end. She was everything beautiful, everything dark, the bitter, the sour, the black, the white, the red, the green, the sweet and the gray. I loved her so much that I called her April. Alexandra was her name, but I never called her that. I preferred to give her a sky, a sublime season, a star, a new shade of color, because sometimes love does not understand reality, and poets prefer to love in their own way without caring for trivialities. I loved her so much that I called her April, though her soul was a dream, a past, a feverish garden. She was fire and ashes, a subtle mystery. I loved her so much that I called her April. And though time may erase her trace and her face, I love her so much that I still call her April.